Hey guys, welcome back to Smoked and Loaded. Gonna go over how to prep some chicken wings to make sure that they're extra crispy and not soggy on the smoker. So the first thing that I normally do is you're gonna just take your chicken wing, wanna pat dry it with some paper towels. I usually just use a big clob of them and just dab. And then you wanna put it in your favorite seasoning as well as baking powder. You just wanna rub it in, doesn't matter how much you get on there, just pop it on and place them. That's gonna actually help with pulling out some of the moisture from the skin and give it that crisp instead of that sogginess. So you wanna make sure you do that with all of them. If you want extra seasoning, you can always add that to them as well, but it doesn't matter how much baking powder you use, you're not gonna taste that. So I just lather it on, get a couple of them, and we'll be ready for the smoker. One of my favorite seasonings to use though for chicken wings on the smoker is actually this Hardcore Carnivore. It's the fried turkey seasoning blend. I use that with a Parmesan garlic. It doesn't matter which one, but the one from Buffalo Wild Wings is a great one. Gives it good taste, gives a little kick in the back if you're looking for that. But overall, guys, this is one of the best ways to prep your chicken wings out there. All right, now that I got them all done, I always go back and give a light layer of extra seasoning just kind of on the top, just to add to it, just in case it didn't get enough with the baking soda, which isn't gonna hurt the flavor or anything. It's just gonna help it out. So hit it with that. One of my other favorite seasoning, Cosmo Q's, awesome. But here's the Hardcore Carnivore, one of my favorites. Good on turkey too. So I'm gonna give light little dabs on each one of these. And get them out on the smoker at 225. Alrighty. Alright guys, out here on the smoker, one thing that I always do, and most people don't, but you never know, I'm always going to spray just in case. I've had problems before where the chicken wants to stick inside the smoker. I'm always spraying to make sure, and then I always like to put mine in the cooler spots. I want to have a little bit more of a smoke for a while, and then coming out crispy real fast, drying out. So I'm going for slow for these, and then I will bump it up later, probably at around 300 for the last, I don't know, 10 to 15 minutes to help make it even more crunchy. But that's what we're getting these bad boys on. And I'll show you some other stuff that I do during the smoke time that I don't think other people do. But tune in. Alright guys, we're about 30 minutes in on the wings. We're going to give them a nice good flip. And then we're going to actually spray them with apple cider vinegar and apple juice. I know people do that. We do that on ribs and brisket and everything. I actually like to do it on the chicken wings. I feel like it helps give it a little more crisp crunch to it. Helps out with the crispiness. Also keeps the chicken from drying out just in case. Got those flipped. We're gonna give them a nice little spritz. I just douse them. There's no rhyme or reason to this. The other one's flipped. It's looking good. Alright guys, we're getting them sauced up now. Shouldn't be too much longer on these bad boys. Like I said, I just use got a medium buffalo kind of thing from Kroger. I think it's like the Kroger brand. Works pretty good. It's all sauced up. Alright guys, we are all sauced up, and we'll come out a little bit, flip them one more time, and then sauce the other side. Alright, recap time. They're all finished up looking good. Smell delicious. I'm super excited to get into these. But if you guys are interested in anything smoking meat, shooting guns, or lifting, please give me a like, a subscribe, and leave a comment on what your favorite type of wing seasoning is. Thanks guys.